Well, only on 13 tonight, take a look. This is what a couple found in their box. A couple finds this, the military assault weapons, right there in their online order from a government surplus store.
Yeah, I know what you're thinking. Welcome to another installment of the Connecticut Gun Bench. Today's video is brought to you by P.A.N. Firearms LLC. P.A.N. Firearms for your NRA certification and multifaceted gun training. You can reach us at 203-300-6343 or use our website at www.panfirearmsllc.com. As always, there'll be a link in the description box below. And let's talk about this. In what I would call one of the just weird stories come across your feed, a couple in Richmond, it was, Houston, Texas, were purchasing used government surplus equipment and then selling it online to make money. So they ordered a pile. They didn't really give a number, but apparently it was a lot of what cases that are used to hold rifles. And of course they purchased them, put them on eBay, whatever it is, where they go. But they got these cases and opened them up. And several of them had fully automatic M16s still inside. Stop it. But, because I know some of y'all sitting there going, But let's go ahead and watch this, once again for context. And we're going to come back and talk about it.
Only on 13 tonight, take a look. This is what a couple found in their box. A couple finds this, the military assault weapons, right there in their online order from a government surplus store. Now the feds are raiding the couple's storage unit. ABC 13's Maya Shea is joining us live now. And Maya, the couple is also saying they absolutely did not want these guns and were actually expecting these boxes to be empty.
Yes, well, when you buy 108 boxes from a surplus store, you know you're not paying for the guns because they were like $100 or $200 per box. And they were planning to resell it on eBay. So they stored a lot of the boxes here at this storage facility where the feds spent several hours this afternoon going through them because they were looking to see just how many guns the government may have accidentally sent to Texas. Take a look at these fully automatic M16s designed strictly for military use, and yet at least a dozen ended up in a suburban Houston garage, a surprise find by a local couple who thought they were buying 100 empty gun storage cases from a military surplus website.
Just a case, and everyone can buy it online.
But when a friend cracked open a case this weekend, it was far from empty. Not sure what to do, the couple reported the M16s to authorities. Within hours, ATF seized one box and quickly got a search warrant for the storage unit, containing 100 more boxes. The military carefully tracks all of its weapons because any misplaced weapon can be extremely dangerous. The ATF confirms it's now investigating, along with the FBI, but won't say how many weapons they've recovered. Do you inspect these before you sell them, or did you assume they were empty? The military surplus website says it has pulled other gun cases for sale offline after ABC 13 contacted them. They've also notified the Department of Defense. Meanwhile, for the couple who just bought the cases to resell on eBay, they would like the weapons out of their hands. You're trying to be good citizens.
We are good citizens, I think.
And they'd like to go back to their quiet and small business of reselling surplus supplies on eBay.
All right, you heard that and you saw that. Now, it's unfortunate that they had their lives turned upside down for doing the right thing. And it was the right thing. Something like this, you really don't want to be stupid and try to play I went on a fishing trip and they went overboard, or they disappeared in my backyard. No. If they come across these and you're in possession of them, that's just not worth it one bit. So these people did the right thing. They called, and it's unfortunate that all of a sudden they're going to have their lives turned upside down by this, because, the police are going to, the government ATF, probably the DOJ start looking into these people and what they're up to, and probably going to go back to the company that sold them the cases and turn their whole thing upside down too. You know, I'm going to jump over here. This is ABC 13 local affiliate. Okay. Also, it's Richmond, Virginia, my correction, but it says Houston, Texas. So Richmond, okay. So Houston's headline is only on 13, which is the channel. Couple finds fully automatic M16s in story cases bought online. You heard a lot of that in the video, but I want to touch on a few things here. Federal authorities are trying to figure out how at least a dozen fully automatic M16s ended up among military surplus equipment sold to a Houston couple. Because yeah, how did they get to the surplus store, to them for the surplus stores to sell them to these people with these rifles still inside? Nobody looked in these cases? No one? Wow. But the ATF executed a search warrant in a Richmond area storage facility on Monday afternoon. However, that only came after the couple voluntarily notified authorities of their highly unusual find. Last week, the couple who run a side hustle of buying surplus lots, dividing up the products and reselling them on eBay, received delivery of 108, okay, yeah, there were a lot, storage cases sold by a government surplus website over the weekend. A friend helped the couple stack and store the cases. As a thank you, they gave one of the cases to the friend. When that friend opened the case, he realized it was not empty. Inside were 12 fully automatic M16, all of them still with various tags designating the military branch and name of service members who handled the weapons. Once again, I don't know how that chain of custody with these rifles ended up with, what a complete botch, but quote, "We just purchased these cases. We never expected anything in there," said the husband, who did not want to be identified, obvious reasons. Supposedly the sender could check, or should check, every single box to make sure there's nothing dangerous or anything, you would think. Okay. It's just a case. Everybody can buy it online, the way I said. Okay. Unsure of what to do, the couple reported the M16s to authorities within hours. Could you imagine? ATF and FBI agents seized the one open box with the 12 weapons. Shortly thereafter, the ATF obtained a search warrant for the couple's storage unit. They spent most of Sunday on location going through the boxes. Okay. Now there's nothing there that says they found more rifles. Okay. And then this is just like mumbo jumbo, which you can read if you want to on your own. But what a story. Now, I said it before and I say it again. They did the right thing, because you really don't want to get caught with this. You really don't. Okay? Fully automatic weapons, not a good idea. But like I said, they unfortunately turned this couple's life upside down. I'm sure they're going to continue to investigate this couple even further, despite the fact this was not their fault. This is where the government can become very abusive. And I'm sure the government surplus, the government surplus supplied it where they got them from, is now going to be raided also with a search warrant to go through everything they got, to see what else they got there. But I, for the life of me, cannot figure out how these rifles went. They were attached to some military unit, ended up in these boxes, and have these boxes then end up being sold to government surplus. That's amazing to me. And from the looks of them, and from what I could see, these things are not shabby. Okay, they look pretty tight, but be interesting to see where this goes. But I see a lot of people, if you go into YouTube and look at some of the comments, because there's a funny one here where it says the feds meant to send it to the cartels. Oops. But let's see where this story goes, because I'm curious to find out how this happened in the first place. But definitely we should watch this one. But let me know what you think. As always, you can leave your comments in the comment section below. And as always, any statements of violence or statements that lead to violence will be removed. Please like, share, comment, subscribe. Don't forget to hit the notification bell so you can notify the next time the video goes live. I'll see you on the next one. Peace.